Hi, high performer. I absolutely love seeing you here. Today, since it is almost Christmas, let us talk about how to decide if you should be running a Christmas sale now these last days or not. This is Maria Linden, mentor and high performance coach, helping you to reach success and fulfillment. So, if you have your own business or if you're selling anything, this decision often comes up and it can create a lot of stress, a lot of frustration, and so on. But the important thing I would say is that you actually just decide. And I would say if you are, for example, running a business that has either products, and especially if you have smaller products, or if you have, for example, something related to health, then yes, it is a really good thing for you to be running a Christmas sale of some sort. Because right now people are in spending mode and they are actively looking for solutions. What should I be getting as Christmas gifts for my friends and for my family and for my employees and so on? So it's the perfect time for you to do this. And here I would like to advise you also to keep it really simple. Make it very simple, very actionable. And also remember that you do not have to create new content every day. It's actually better if you create, for example, even if it would be one or two posts, and then you post it over and over again to make it simple, to make the message very clear, and to make it easy for people to take action on. Okay. However, I would also say that if you are, for example, especially if you are alone in your business or if you have a lot of other things right now, don't stress about it because sometimes it's more about the energy. Sometimes, if you are feeling very, very exhausted right now and extremely stressed, I would say sometimes it's better for you actually to not be running a Christmas sale and instead take this time. Focus on finishing the things that is most important right now for your business and your sales. And in your life, I would say, take the time for you also to recharge. Sometimes it's better for you to take a step back and use this time instead to actually summarize the year, lay a plan for January, February, and the coming year. And that way you can start the next year instead with much more power and clarity and ease. So actually, sometimes focusing on doing like a massive campaign and running Christmas sale can sometimes mean that you're once just like for one thing like just exhausting yourself, and the second thing is that sometimes you just like disappear among all of these other offers. So if you feel that you do not have the energy and the time right now to be running a Christmas campaign, then make the decision to not do it and just be okay with that. Okay. And what can actually also, to comfort you a bit also, what can actually be a better thing is that you actually focus on doing a campaign in January. Okay. So let's say that you are thinking, like in January, people don't have any people to, like people like any money to spend, then that is your mind talking. It's still a really great thing for you to actually be doing a campaign in January or February. So also same thing like with Christmas cards. If you are stressing yourself out right now, I have to be sending Christmas cards to all my clients and all people, it's like sometimes, it's like it will just disappear because people are getting so many Christmas cards and things and stuff right now. But if you would be sending these things in January, when it's dark, when it's gray, when people are, it's like that can be a much better thing, to start the year like this and to just like, you would be one of the few who will do this. So it will actually set you apart from your competitors and from other people. So just know and trust this, that if you feel that you do not have the energy and the resources and the time right now to be doing like an intense like Christmas calendar and post every day and do all of these things, then run the campaign instead, for example, in January, and do it in a way where you can feel energized and where you actually can do it in a proper way. So the important thing right now I would say is to just make a decision. And of course, also, if you will be running a Christmas sale or a campaign now in December, these last days, you can of course also decide if it's going to be a small one, if it's going to be medium sized, or if it's going to be like a really big one. So this is also a way for you to make it possible to actually go through with this. So I really hope that this helps you. And remember, the important thing is that you make a decision and then that you feel comfortable with that. And let me also add just one more thing here also. No matter how many plans, how big goals you have for this year, Remember now, right now we're recording this. It's about like 3 weeks left of this month. And just remember that there is still time. But you might want to decide on one goal that is the most important thing for you to accomplish this year. Or you might want to adjust one or two of your main goals for this year and focus on them. Do not start like 10 new projects. Do not go into like all the like shiny object syndromes and so on. But instead just decide on, okay, this is the one goal that I'm going to focus on in completing this year. So that was everything that I wanted to share with you today. A couple of tips that I hope will help you. Let us now summarize what we have been covering in today's training. So when you want to decide on if you should be running a Christmas sale or have a Christmas campaign, these are a couple of things that you could be thinking about. So first of all, if you decide on yes, you can decide on if it's going to be a small one, a middle-sized one, or a big, intense one. Okay. And also, if you are working with health, now is a really great time since people, at least in Sweden, have what is called like friskvårdsbidrag, and people need to use them before that year is over. And if you have products, that is also a really great thing because people are looking desperately right now for Christmas gifts and how to solve this when it comes to their friends, their family, and their employees. Okay. However, if you feel that you are exhausted, that you are tired, and that you have too much on your plate, instead just make a decision and say, I'm not going to be running a big Christmas sale or big Christmas campaign right now. Instead, I'm going to focus on the things that are my main priority right now, and I'm going to feel satisfied with that. And instead, I will be running, for example, a campaign in January, and I will now take the time to decide on how this can actually set me apart from the rest of people and my competitors, and do this in a way that is mindful, that is joyful, and where you have the right energy and resources in place. So really hope that this inspires you and helps you. Remember to simplify. And now when it's just about like 2-3 weeks left, decide on one goal that is your main goal to achieve this year. Okay. And if the goal that you set at the beginning of the year was too big, then you can just adjust it because you are free to do that. Sending you so much love. And if you like this video and if you like these tips, make sure you go to www.lindenmaria.com and sign up for my newsletter, because that way I will be able to send you my latest video with tips just like this one, plus also some special gifts and secrets and bonuses that I only share with you in email. With all my heart and sincerity, may this serve you. And remember this: you have the power to create miracles in your life and in your business.